We have to
Have
find.
we moved too much?
We have to find the perfect apple.
We have to find you the perfect apple.
So these were used for Apple Jacks, Blueberry, kids cereals. They were actually artificially flavored. Downtown, there was a plant, so these were all taken there. We like to say we've gone from big food to small.
I cannot walk by an apple tree without picking apples. Because they're, how could you? They're so good.
When you spend 2.5 hours every day hand watering a greenhouse, you have a lot of time to space out and think. And so I spent a lot of time, about a year, thinking, what can we do with these apples?
Look at that. That is the perfect apple.
I don't know, I think that one is.
It's wintertime, so the trees are not at their best. And sort of what's left on the ground is what happened after it rained recently.
We grow certified organic plant starts. We sell wholesale. And we actually moved up here for that business, and the 22 acres of apples were a bonus for us.
So this is a pink pearl apple. It's so called because the flesh has a very pink tint to it. It's a variety of apple actually from Northern California, from Humboldt County from the 1930s. And it's fantastically tart, absolutely delicious apple. We use it to make the apple dust, which goes on the outside of the candy. So you see what Manny's doing now is Manny's putting the dust on the candy. The way this thing works is that a strip of this apple cider caramel is being threaded through a hole right here, as being cut by a knife, right there.
In these barrels is our apple cider vinegar. We use neutral white wine barrels to age this. It is a live product, and it's in a live product, so I really like aging in wood. It gives a really, really nice flavor to the vinegar. A little appley, a little oaky, kind of almost like a fine wine.
This one, that's gonna be a good apple. When apples get stressed out, they get really delicious. And so, I'm always looking for apples that have this kind of crackling on the skin. The thing that makes us different is that most businesses are based on a product. Our business is based on an ingredient, and we use that ingredient in multiple ways to come up with all these different products. So dried apples that we turn into vinegar, and then also apple juice that we boil down into syrup to turn into candy.
It's a pretty sweet life. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours.
We're surrounded by such natural beauty that it really makes it, worthwhile, because there's never a bad day here. It's always beautiful, even if it's pouring rain.
Look at you going all woo on us.
I know, right? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?